Hello everyone, welcome back to the Ritual Flow. For today's reading, we are doing a monthly reading for the sign of Capricorn. So if you are a Capricorn sun, moon, rising, or any other placement you're feeling called to take a look at, then these messages are for you for the month of January 2024. Please keep in mind this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Not all messages will be for everyone since it is general. If something is not fitting your energy, don't force it to fit. And this is timeless as well. So if you're seeing this at some time after January, either these messages are more relevant for you now, or it's a good time for you to reflect on what was going on for you during January. Okay. All right. There's a lot of feeling going on in the background. You're in this energy of loving on yourself, working on loving on yourself. This feels like this is for someone who is not currently in some sort of commitment or serious partnership at this time. There's this energy of like being in isolation, being in hibernation, needing to feed into yourself the same energy that you would be putting into someone else if you were with someone. And it's like this pausing in between time. It's almost like you're struggling to feel successful, to feel happy in like a very heightened state without having this sort of partnership in your life. Or, if you are with someone, it feels like you're in this energy of like being like entertaining someone who's not aligned with you, or like just you not being in the correct energy to align with the correct person for you. So this like act of self-love and feeding into yourself, spending time alone, spending time working towards your goals, is going to help elevate you and get you in this energy of feeling happy, feeling secure, feeling like you're on the right path. It's like building your energy from the inside out instead of seeking some sort of external element first to bring that happiness inside. And there's a difficult decision coming up for you near the beginning of the month. Like you have some options and you have this time to think about it, to get clear, to get aligned on what's going to be most healthy, what's going to be best for you in making this choice. And it's like when you reflect this energy back on yourself, it's going to balance things out. That may be the choice you need to make. We'll clarify this in a moment and see what else comes up, see what else comes through. That may be the whole choice, or it may just be an important factor, an important element to making like a larger choice in the external. But regardless, like some sort of balance is going to be created by the choice that you make. It's like bringing your energy back to an equilibrium. Some sort of truth is going to be seen. Yeah. Some sort of truth is going to be revealed. That may be something that you have to make a decision about, how you feel about it, how you want to approach moving forward with this new information. And like whatever decision you're making, whatever's bringing things back into balance, it's like there's some sort of, it's like there was some sort of cause that you're finding out about, and it's creating some sort of effect for you. And by the end of the month, you're going to be sort of like making a new commitment, or like recommitting yourself in a new way. A lot of this feels like the energy I was talking about before, like committing to yourself, committing to your own happiness. But there is a possibility when we clarify that like you stepping into that energy could be aligning you with a scenario where you're like in a position to like make some sort of recommitment, make a deeper commitment with someone else. So let's clarify this space energy and see what else we can see. Let's look at the Four of Swords. Yeah, you're definitely in a period of healing, seeking guidance this month, trying to decide which way to turn. Okay. That's so interesting. Like my first impulse is to like get a little annoyed when like spirit clarifies with the same card, but then the message that's like that adds to it comes through and I'm like, oh, okay, then I'm not mad anymore. Okay, so one thing that I'm seeing here is this need for rest and reflection. Like this quiet time by yourself is very, very important for you this month. There's a few things going on here. I feel like you're not getting the adequate amount of rest that you need. You're not like sleeping enough, sleeping restfully. There may be some issues like with insomnia that are like bothering you at this time. There's also this this situation of like not taking enough downtime to just like sit quietly with yourself. There's this need, this call for like creating a space for yourself to be in a meditative energy. Something, and also this period of reflection is sort of like highlighting some of your shadows, some of the things that you've sort of been like pushing down in an effort to like get things done. That may be why you're losing sleep as well. But there's also this emotional aspect, having some like ambiguity about your emotions. This may have to do with like where you're headed, like choosing a path to go down. Your dreams may be giving you additional insight right now, and you're going to have to rely very heavily on your intuition to be guided in the correct direction. Something is ending for you, whether it's just this period of time where you're not allowing yourself this space to rest enough to recuperate and reflect. Or there could be an ending happening for you here that's like to a larger pattern of how you've been living your life, like making some internal changes that are going to be reflected for you externally in the success and happiness that you're seeing, because you're getting ready to embark on a fresh start. I mean, that we saw that here with the Four of Torches. Like there's some sort of recommitment, some sort of like new foundation being laid here, whether that's just like within you or whether you're going to be seeing it like taking shape without you this month, or like outside of you this month. But regardless of how far you get in January, it needs to start on the inside, to start from your like internal foundation. And this is a card of like a new, like an internal ending, an internal new beginning, an internal change. But that very well could be something that you see a reflection of externally when you allow yourself the time and space to really care for yourself, to consciously create, like curate balance within your life. Like you may be like leaning too far in one direction or another. Wow, okay. Yeah, you're having to decide about some sort of commitment. Like we've got the Four of Wands out here again. This is what this choice is about. There's some sort of important lesson that you're learning by like having this period of reflection. Like you've been in a space of like allowing your light to be dimmed by some of the circumstances in your life, and like this energy of like burning the candle at both ends, like creating this situation of burnout for yourself. And it's like what you're deciding here is to to recommit to you, to going on a journey that's just meant for you, to reignite your inner flame, and to have it like not scattered in different places, but to like concentrate it at your core. I'm hearing like Sushumna. That's like the internal main energy channel that runs through your chakras, through the center of your body, like near your spine. And it's like this fire exists like in your solar plexus at the belly. Yes, it's like this redirection of your like solar energy, needing to like allow your fire to burn just for you. It's almost like this energy of sort of like forgetting that there's no like partnership in your life, or forgetting about how there's no hope for a partnership that you may be in, because like those are the strongest two energies that are coming through. You have to make this decision to allow yourself to have a glow up. And like this may involve taking some sort of risk, like risking that you might lose something. But it really feels like what you're going to be losing is a version of yourself that isn't serving you anymore. And that may be difficult to come to terms with, because you've gotten used to the space that you're in, to like going through the motions, operating each day kind of the same. And that feels stable in that sense, except for this fact that you haven't been happy, haven't been feeling like you're reaching your full potential. And you're deciding to embark on this journey to go like connect with your full potential. That's like a recommitment to yourself, a recommitment to like a brighter future. You're gaining some like wisdom and knowledge. There's this energy of being your own teacher. And by that I mean like listening to yourself, not worrying about like the advice of others, like using that intuition to feel into what is truly right for you. And also like this, like taking this quiet observation of your external circumstances and like not reacting, not like making judgments, not trying to control or change the external circumstances, but to take that internally and reflect on what you can learn from that, what it can teach you, what like new insight, new knowledge it can provide you, and use that as fuel for creating like the desire to move forward, to move on a new path, to creating like a new normal for yourself. Let's look at the sun. Okay. So one of the things that could be bothering you, making you not feel so successful at this time, like having like an external circumstance having an internal impact on the way you're feeling, could be some like financial issues at this time. Like not seeing the success, the return that you would like to see in like the work that you're doing, in like the compensation that you're receiving in a material sense. There's a sort of need for like acceptance of that, to like not be letting that get you down, not be letting that weigh on you. Just recognize that like, yeah, like things aren't the best right now, but like rather than focus on like the lack, on the negativity of that circumstance, like refocus on your energy of like things becoming better in the future. Like if you get stuck in a like negative thought pattern of believing that like everything is awful with your finances, as long as you're holding that belief, things are going to remain that way. You have to start believing that things are going to change for you, that things are going to get better. And I know, you know, the financial side of things is a really touchy subject, a really important, like valuable aspect of everyone's life, but particularly for someone with heavy Capricorn energy. And you're learning an important lesson about that. This is a lesson that you're teaching yourself about shifting your mindset to like creating this balance, creating the reality, creating the success and happiness that you want to see by believing in a new truth for yourself, like recognizing the impact of cause and effect. That if you are sitting around believing that your finances are garbage, that you're going to have garbage finances, because that's a belief you're holding. That's an energy that you're carrying. And as long as you keep perpetuating that energy, it's going to stay the same. And when you choose a different truth for yourself, it won't happen right away, but you have to keep choosing it over and over. It is a commitment to like commit to choosing that new truth. And when you catch yourself like talking in a negative way, or like reverting back to that old belief of like how shit things are, then like recognizing it, assessing it, having this awareness, this new perspective, like changing your perspective, making a correction toward that. Wow, I can't believe I just said that to myself. Like, that's not how I want to feel about my situation. That's not what I want to be creating in my life. I'm gonna like reverse that and choose a new thought, like right now in this moment. And that's what you're learning how to do. And it's going to create this aspect of like having a second chance at creating the life that you want. Yeah. Like seeing that truth, like living out and making those corrections, like creating a new experience of cause and effect for yourself is going to move you out of this stagnation. Yeah. It's creating a, like when you have this realization and you buy into it and live it out, like live this truth of believing in something new fully and completely until it happens, like it's creating a new beginning. Like this is manifestation. And this new beginning is like happening with your career, like happening within like where you're feeling the most impact here. Yeah. And it's like, it's taking you from the Ace of Wands, like all the way through to the King of Wands. It's like, it's starting you on this journey. It may still feel like rough and rocky starting out, because you're like getting the hang of, first of all, recognizing the moments in time, those points in time where you're like setting yourself up to not have the success you want to see, because you're believing in your old experience instead of choosing to believe in the one you're creating. And when you do that consistently, you're going to start seeing shifts. You're going to be holding yourself to a higher standard, holding yourself to the vision that you have for the future. And that's going to motivate you, like as you see like the shift in your energy, it's going to motivate you to keep going until you see the change, see the results that you want to see. And look at that. The Ace of Cups is at the bottom, and the Knight of Cups is underneath that. Holy shit. Okay, so what's going on here is like this started out in a situation where it was clear that like there's some sort of relationship issue going on for you, like this longing for connection that feels like real and true and meaningful. And your financial situation and the feelings you have about that is having a direct impact on this situation with your love life. So when you commit to creating a different truth for yourself, it's taking you on this new emotional journey of like feeding into that self-love I was talking about. And when you do that for long enough, and let me rephrase that. When I say when you do that for long enough, like the amount of time it can take can vary wildly. Like if you struggle with it this month, your reading next month may be the same. We may be revisiting, like re-encouraging you to stay in that energy, to like keep it up, because you like flip back and forth. You like it's like an energy of like taking 2 steps forward, 1 step back, and like progressing like in this sort of seesaw. It's like you're seeing progress, but it's not as quick as you would like to see it. However, if you jump full force into this commitment to your own energy, to changing your internal beliefs and actions and landscape, it's going to change your energy that much more quickly. You may see like an entire like 180-degree shift in your career and finances and your love life over the course of this month. But it depends on you and the work that you do and how much like faith and confidence that you can put into believing something is going to change for you without doubting it, without letting any sort of insecurities, any sort of like worries, fears, anxiety about it. Like, oh, well, like, what if it doesn't happen like by the end of this month? Well, like, you can't worry about that. You can't worry about the timing. It will happen in divine timing, and the divine timing can change depending on your energy. Like, that's where divine timing comes from. It's like from our own creative power of wielding our energy in a way that is healthiest and most aligned for us. So it's entirely possible that you can make this shift in a short period of time, depending on your situation, like where you're starting at, where you're looking to go, and how committed you are to making this change and not looking back. And when you feel that impulse, that trigger to look back, to feel doubt, immediately recognizing it, correcting it, and moving back forward again. So when you start like investing in yourself, giving yourself this love, because that's what this is an act of love for yourself, not allowing yourself to doubt your own capability to create the life you want to live. And whenever you're able to come to that space and stabilize that energy, it shifts your frequency. It's going to put you in a place where you're actually in alignment with like a partnership coming in, romance coming into your life, like a knight in shining armor charging in on a horse. Like when you love yourself at the highest standard, it opens that energetic doorway for someone else to love you at that highest standard. There's this strong energy of like you've been blocking your own blessings by not believing enough in yourself, by not believing enough in your own power to create and standing strong in that power. Let's look at the 4 of Torches. Yeah. What did I say? Like, you're wanting that partnership. You're wanting a commitment, and you need to create it. Like, it starts with you taking the action, with you flowing with the energy, saying yes consistently to your future that you're creating, instead of allowing the ego mind to tell you no, I can't do that. I can't have that. That can't happen for me that quickly. All of these lies that the mind will tell you to try to protect you and keep you safe from potential disappointment. But if you believe enough and leave the doubt in the dust, miracles can happen. But only if you believe in them. And I feel like for you, it's like I heard your soul is going to be set on fire this month. You're going to be connecting with that energy. It's like this reflection period. It's showing you. It's like you're looking back and seeing all of the times in the past where you've gotten in your own way, where you bought into the doubt, you bought into the fear that you couldn't do it, that you couldn't make it, that you weren't enough. And like sort of like seeing where that's got you, that it hasn't gotten you very far. And that's going to motivate you to like build this fire within you to like have this conviction to not let that be an option anymore, to put this like immense force of energy behind creating a new reality for yourself and getting over it. It's like this feels like some sort of final hurdle for you in your life coming together in the way that you want. It feels like you've been through a lot already. And it like being in this sort of energy, like, gosh, like how much more healing do I have to do before I see the results, before I see the world, before I feel like I'm living in the life that I want to live. And it's like there is this final obstacle for you to encounter. It's this energy of you being so close, but it's like the most difficult task was saved for last. And that becomes evident to you when you reflect back on everything that you've been through and this that's left to do. It's like this feels like some sort of final karmic clearing for you. And it's bringing you into a space of being able to live your life more freely and fully, being connected to source, like anchored and centered in the source energy that's within inside you, like in it's like, I don't want to say an irreversible way, but like that's what it feels like. That's the word I heard. But it's like we could always create more karma for ourselves, but it feels like it's like this is going to put you in like an energetic space where it's like you're not going to be willing to accept or like buy into any sort of like backsliding energy moving forward. It feels like you've tried to approach this obstacle many times and like got like right up to it. And it felt too heavy. The doubt started like seeping in because there was like this fear of not being able to jump that hurdle, not being able to surpass it, to clear it. And so you like backed off and like got back to a space and like tried again and like ran up to it and had the same like fears come up for you. And it's like been a repeating cycle that you've been in. But something is changing for you about that this month. Something major is shifting inside you to allow you to think and act and believe in a different way. And it's creating the change that you want to see. It's creating that new life. And you could very well find yourself suddenly in connection, like feeling on top of your finances and coming into connection with someone that's going to be the committed partner that you've been seeking. but you have to tend to yourself first. Okay, let's pull some oracle cards. Peace, serenity. Yeah, you want to see this change. It's like it's been heavily on your soul for a while. And it's like you want to feel a break. You want to feel like you can rest for a moment. But you've been drawing this out for yourself by not believing in yourself fully. Yeah, it's like an element of indecision. It's like you've been afraid to commit to deciding like that you can do this, to deciding that it's actually possible for you, that you're capable, that you have it within you, and you're making a different choice now. Like, it's like as soon as that, like when January hits, as soon as that doubt like shows its like face to you again, you're just gonna be like, nah, like get out of my face. We're not doing that. We're moving on. We're not repeating this cycle again. I'm over it. I'm done. It's like there's been this lock on like holding down, like locking up the life that you want to be living. It's like keeping it securely locked away from you because you haven't committed fully to yourself. There have been moments where you felt like you thought you were, but you're realizing that you haven't been fully because you allow yourself to doubt yourself. And you're recognizing that this is the key. Like taking this action and committing to it fully is the key that's going to unlock that lock that's been holding the life you desire to create captive. And taking this action is going to free you from this cycle. You know, I don't know yet. I haven't done the yearly readings yet. We'll get to those soon. I haven't done, any of the next month's readings. So I don't know what's in store for you for the rest of the year. But January may be the most pivotal month for you in particular, Capricorn. But I think it's like I feel like the rest of the year is going to be like an unfolding for you from this point. I don't think it's going to be the end of major changes for you, but this is going to be like the change that creates all of the other changes. That like if you don't like step up to the plate and do this for yourself here in January, we're pushing it into February. If you don't do it then, we're pushing it into March. You have to take this action to get yourself out of this cycle once and for all. And if you do this in January, the changes that you see throughout the rest of the year are going to be like continuations of that. They're going to be building on this foundation that you're building. It's like going to be all the changes you've wanted to see that you haven't been able to get to because you haven't made this change. Whew. Okay, so if this reading resonated, give it a like, comment, share it with someone, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Thank you for letting me read for you. That was like pretty intense, but very powerful and very exciting for you. There's a lot in store for you when you do what you really need to do for yourself and don't take no for an answer. If you are interested in a personal reading to get in a little more detail about your specific situation, then you can find out how to do that in the description box below. And I look forward to seeing you next time and seeing how things are going for you, Capricorn. Bye.